Hi, kids. Fooled ya! Kind of like the boy who cried wolf. Hey, let's read that story again.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Terry. He was a bit of a terror. In fact, he was called Terry the Terror. He would kick and scream anytime he wanted something. At the toy store,
I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it.
At the ice cream shop,
I want more, now, 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 now.
even at the grocery store.
I don't want cereal. I want cookies, cookies, I want cookies.
And with everything he could have ever wanted at his fingertips, he was a pretty bored boy at that.
Bored.
Bored boys often get into trouble, and boy did Terry get into trouble. He would take cupcakes from the baker's window. He would let the chickens loose from old Mr. O'Brien's chicken farm. And worst of all, he would run up behind old Mr. Hackle and scream,
"Boo!"
which didn't matter much because Mr. Hackle couldn't hear too well. Luckily for Terry, the townspeople were very patient people. The baker learned to make one extra cupcake every morning so that she wouldn't be short for the customers. Mr. O'Brien trained his chickens to come to his call so that if they got loose, they would come back. And Mr. Hackle still made Terry help him across the street. Life went on as usual, and as usual, Terry got bored. One day when he went out into the woods tearing leaves off trees and splashing in mud, Terry came up with an idea.
Hey, I have an idea. It's genius! Everyone will totally flip out, and I will laugh so hard. Oh, this is gonna be great.
The next morning, when everyone was getting ready for Terry to come tearing through town, he didn't show up. The baker said,
That's weird. I have one extra cupcake today.
The farmer called for his chickens, but they were already there, staring at him. Mr. Hackle just stood by the corner waiting. Well, after an hour went by, people started to worry. And just then, Terry came running into town screaming,
Wolf, 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 hey everybody, there's a wolf! There's a wolf, run for your lives, wolf, 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 help, 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 there's a wolf, help!
The baker quickly slammed the shutter so fast her cupcakes splattered everywhere. Old Mr. O'Brien ushered all his chickens inside of his maximum security chicken coop and locked the doors. Everyone in town scrambled to their houses and stores and locked them up tight, leaving Terry laughing in the town square.
You silly people, there's no wolf, you fell for it. Oh, that was almost too easy.
Everyone in the town was upset. Old Mr. O'Brien's chickens were so upset, they didn't lay eggs for 3 days. But Terry thought it was all extremely funny. After things got back to normal, Terry began to feel mischievous again.
Hey, I wonder if they would fall for it a second time. We'll find out.
And so the next morning, Terry called out from the woods.
Wolf! 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 Help! Help! Wolf! Help!
The baker and old Mr. O'Brien squinted their eyes and looked off into the woods. And just then, Terry came limping out of the woods with his shirt torn and dirt all over his face. He was really going for a Daytime Emmy Award this time. Everyone began to panic because this time it had to be real. The baker slammed her cupcakes in the window. Old Man O'Brien cooped up his chickens. And everyone ran inside. Everyone except Terry, and well, except for Mr. Hackle, but that's just because he couldn't hear all the fuss.
Oh, you fools, you silly, silly people. There's no wolf. You fell for it again. Twice. That's 2. 2-0, me, you.
After a few days, things got back to normal. Terry wasn't allowed to go into town anymore. He was grounded for 3 whole weeks. One day, Terry was playing in the yard, and guess who showed up? A real live wolf.
Hello. hungry wolf. That's me.
Whoa, whoa, oh no, wolf, real wolf, real wolf!
In town, the baker heard Terry crying. Is that for real?
Oh, that's just Terry the Terror at it again. I'm not falling for that this time.
And old Mr. O'Brien heard Terry crying.
Don't worry, girls. It's just Terry the Terror at it again.
And Mr. Hackle, well, you guessed it. He didn't hear anything anyway. He didn't even look up from his crossword puzzle. The whole town ignored Terry yelling because they knew it must have been a trick. And then the wolf ate Terry in one bite.
That was a good little boy.
Luckily for Terry, the same wolf also ate Little Red Riding Hood's grandma, which turned out to be too much, and he threw them both up.
Wow! Wow! Oh, that is just wrong. That is just wrong. Who are you?
Terry ran home and told his parents, who had a hard time believing him. But one thing Terry knew for sure, he was going to be a very good boy for the rest of his life. The moral of the story is, don't trick people, especially when it comes to safety. Always tell the truth, don't hang around wolves, and don't scare chickens if you're hoping to have some eggs. The end.
Uh-oh. I hope it's not the wolf.
The big bad wolf?
He huffs, and he puffs, and he...
Probably not him. Who is it?
Shoot! 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 I'm allergic to hay!
Uh-oh. I hope it's not the wolf.
The big bad wolf?
He huffs, and he puffs, and he...
Probably not him. Who's there?
Huh?
Who is there?
Fleas!
Fleas who?
Please open the door! I mentioned to tell you, I am a changed wolf.
Uh-oh. I hope it's not the wolf.
The big bad wolf?
He huffs, and he puffs, and he...
Probably not him. Who is it?
Anita,
Anita who?
Anita, use the bathroom! Oops. Sorry.